which golfers have you enjoyed your games with?
People that I've played with, mostly been friends. People that I've worked with, or people that are social friends.
Yeah. Large number of global tech guys are golfers, though, right? I mean, locally in Silicon Valley, there's everyone, including Scott McNeely from Sun and so on.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I guess in my set of people I've played it, it's mostly been Intel executives.
Yes, I guess.
And mostly in Silicon Valley. Golf is often a choice. We do other things, but I think golf's always on the plan.
It's always.
And I've played with a few of them. I don't think any big names in any particular.
Yeah. But in Silicon Valley, there's some fantastic courses, right? I mean, where all did you end up playing? And
I had the unique opportunity to actually go play in Pebble Beach once.
Oh wow, that's nice.
It's actually it tickles me to think about it even now. I used to be a guy in mergers and acquisitions.
I see.
So I had a lot of
that's
time with investment bankers
love.
and
investment bankers love that, don't they?
That is a phase where suddenly I landed up finding myself on a golf course relatively frequently.
Yes.
And
talking to bankers.
And yeah, I've been on a few interesting golf courses. Some on the beaches up in Oregon. I've played in one or two places.
And now you've got Delhi and Bangalore,
which
is what
Delhi and Bangalore
keeps you.
That keeps you going.
Yeah,
as well.
getting the miles up in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
That's a nice shot.
It was okay, not bad. Getting back on the green is reassuring, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Well, when do you expect the market to improve for Intel, given the current wave of the crisis?
I think that it's more uncertainty next year, right? There is obviously all of the big macroeconomic things around the world. I think the overall market has not been bad. It is creating those opportunities for the market to actually continue to invest, particularly the consumers, right? I think consumers are such a big force today in the technology industry that getting the consumers back into, we're obviously spending, and we are kind of in that very interesting period of the year. Obviously, for the Western markets, the Christmas season tends to be very important.
And that makes your period here lean.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
in
really?
India, post Diwali, there is always a bit of a dip. That is, I think, natural for most businesses. But overall, the sense is, in some ways, like somebody said, I think the mood is perhaps much worse than the reality. In some ways, the business reality is not that doom and gloom. I think the horizon looks a little bit tougher in terms of the uncertainties that one has to deal with.
Okay.
And then we've obviously had some of the short-term issues that we talked about earlier.
Right, indeed so. And those are the ones that will be of key address right now.
Yeah.
Okay. For you personally, though, the journey at Intel has been long.
Very long.
24 years. Is that where you hope to retire from?
One hates to make these kinds of predictions.
Yeah.
Intel has been great to me personally. Obviously, it's been a fantastic challenge to work in an organization that has been a leader, driving technology around the world, and sort of viewed as an innovative leader in our area.
Yeah.
As long as the challenge is there, there's no reason to
play
something else. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much, Siva. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you. Yeah.
Real pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Well, that was Siva giving you a perspective on Intel and where the story lies for them ahead. But what's coming up right now for you is, of course, our regular feature giving you a sense of the best of golf tips.
Hi, I'm Jesse Garewal. I'd like to explain to you some more about putting. On-center strike, which means hitting the ball in the middle of the putter, that's where the line is drawn, that's the balance point or the center of your putter, is one of the most important parts of putting. If I hit a ball on the toe, the ball will tend to go right. If I hit it on the heel, it will tend to go left. So hitting it in the middle or understanding on-center contact is one of the most important parts of putting. Take two tees and place them just a little wider than your putter. Leave about a half inch on both sides. You could make it tighter when you get better. Put the ball in the middle. And now focus on trying to make a stroke without hitting those tees. If the path of the putter is correct, you shouldn't have too much difficulty on making an on-center strike.